Hello, good day. Welcome to Kennel One Argon. And first of all, I would personally like to thank you for your purchase of our Bulldog puppies. So, without further ado, I'll be discussing about the feeding. Uh, how do we feed them? So, when they come to your house, hindi na po kayo mahirapan. Okay? So first of all, we are giving them Royal Canin Puppy Medium. Okay? Or whatever dog food you like. But for us, it's a good foundation for puppies. And they're doing well with good developmental structures. They're very big and quite heavy. So we give them 1 cup. So here's a measuring cup. Give them 1 cup each, 3 times a day. So they are 2 months old. They should eat 3 times a day, every 6 hours. So that is 6 a.m., 12 noon, and 6 p.m. Sometimes, if we give them 1 cup on lunchtime, they won't either they won't finish the 1 cup or maybe at night. So my suggestion is 1 cup in the morning, half cup lunchtime, then 1 cup on their dinner. Okay, so that's the ratio I would want you to give them. Eventually, it will increase as they age. So when they reach around 3 months, I guess you should be giving one and a half cup in the morning, 1 cup during lunchtime or midday, then 1 and a half cup again on the evening for their dinner. Then as they progresses, around 4, 5, 6 months, depending on their head structure, ganun po ang aking tansahan. Yung laki po ng ulo niya, yun po yung dami na binibigay namin pagkain. Pero right now, as a puppy, while they're leaving our kennel, going to your place, so my suggestion is 1 cup in the morning, half cup mid-morning, which is 12 noon, then another 1 cup for their dinner. So that's for the feeding feeding program. Now let me get back to you in a while. For the second part is the health. So our puppy will be leaving the kennel or our house, going to your house healthy. We promise you that. So we don't want you to be having problems. So we only give you healthy puppies. If they're not healthy before the day they leave, so they will stay here for a while pa. Pero these are guaranteed by our veterinarian, so and our kennel as well. So we give the puppy to you healthy. So it's up to you how you take care of your puppies. Sorry, puppies or puppy. Depende sa kukunin niya. So anyways, without further ado, these are their health card. Okay, you can see inside what vaccines are given, how many times they are dewormed, and it's for their record. May I suggest within this week or until you receive the puppy, try to find your personal veterinarian. Okay, sorry, medyo it's my first vlog, medyo nabubulol po ako. Anyway, I would like you to find your own veterinary as soon as possible, para just in case if there's an emergency, you need to schedule a visit to your veterinary. Madali na, hindi na kayo nagpapanik. Okay. Second is I would like to discuss about the puppy surrounding, which is your house. Kung saan po siya ilalagay, make it a point that it's clean and sanitized. as always. If you have Ascals, Tagalog na aso, may I suggest remove them away from your house for a while because your puppy is still vulnerable to such diseases like parvovirus. Sad to say, ang mga Tagalog po nating aso, mga Ascal, they are carriers of parvovirus. This virus, when it affects dog, yung mga imported dogs natin like English Bulldog, German Shepherd, or etc. etc. Medyo weak ang resistance pa nila until they reach 6 months. When they reach 6 months, medyo malakas-lakas na po ang panlaban yan against viruses. So okay lang may kasamang ibang aso or native dog, okay na yon. Ibig sabihin na stabilize dyan na yung immunity niya. Meron siyang sariling immunity against that virus. And yun yung tinuturok din natin. Anti-parvovirus and the other like distemper, yung leptospirosis. So nakaturok na po sa kanila yon. It's a 5-in-1. So the second shot will be given this coming June 6 before I release them to you guys on June 9. So take good care of them and have them checked always by the vet and have follow the regular vaccination schedule. Have your vet check your pet what do you call this, health record. Okay, for the papers, I hope you give us time because Philippine Canine Club Incorporated or PCCI is still closed, and I have talked to one of their officers, and they're not still open. When they open, they will call me so I could register the dogs. They'll be having their names, and I'll be giving you a call again to hand you the papers. Okay, thank you. This third set is for additional information. May konting nalimutan ako nung first part, which is the feeding program. What we do here in our kennel is we get the measuring cup, then from dog food, then put it somewhere probably here in the bowl or so, yung hindi na ginagamit, dedicated sa mga dog. Put the dog food here, put 1 cup of warm water or to soften the dog food. At least do it an hour before you feed your dog. Okay, so it will soften the dog food. It will be much easier for the dog or for the puppy to chew it. Okay, then gradually you have to decrease the amount of time the dog food is soaked in the water. Okay, so they have to learn to munch the dog food. Okay, but for now we're giving a mush dog food. So we are soaking the dog food in water for at least 3 hours. But when in your place, do 1 hour, soaking them in 1 hour, the dog food for 1 hour, then give it to your dog. So if you plan to feed your dog 6 a.m., you have to soak the dog food at around 5 a.m. So the dog food will be soft enough for the dog to chew. Mas mabilis niyang kainin, mas mabilis niyang ma-digest. But later on, as he progresses or as she progresses in your home, pwede nang uti-uti na lang, moist na lang yung dog food, kahit hindi na soak. Okay? So 1 cup of dog food, 1 cup of water. So para lumambot siya. Eventually on their 2.5 months with you or 3 months, pwede nang hindi soak. Uti-uti na kasi may ngipin na sila. They need to chew. They need to grind the dog food para matuto sila mag-grind. So uti-uti, transition. Okay? Other matters, ano pa ba? Do not bait your dog until they reach 3 months. Punas-punas lang po. Kung madumi sila, punas with the damp cloth, plain water, then ang pantuyo nyo is another plain cloth para lang mawala yung mga baho nila sa katawan or something. Or pwedeng quick warm bath. Nagpapainit po akong tubig, tapos may batsa ng konti. Mabilis lang po. Siguro just to rinse them out. Buy dog soap. What I'm using is, I'm not promoting this. Wala po akong kinikita dito. Lori Pure Madre de Cacao. You can find this on your local pet store. Sabunin niyo lang po sila mabilis. Huwag niyo po silang ibabad ng matagal. The maximum time for you to bathe your dog, 2 months old dog, na warm water po, is siguro maximum is 5 minutes. Pero I'm doing it for 3 minutes lang, para mabilis lang. Matanggal lang yung lagkit sa katawan nila, kung madumi sila, or yung baho, then dry them up, thoroughly. You should keep your dogs dry at all time. Especially, they're still puppy, wala pa silang, hindi pa ganun kaganda yung thermal regulation nila. So, baka lamigin sila, mag-cause ng sakit. Okay, so, if you're not ready and sure about taking them a quick bath, do a quick sponge na lang, parang basahan na basa, punasan yung dumi, hanggang sa matanggal yung dumi sa katawan, then tuyuin yung maigi po. Dry them up, so hindi sila kapitan ng mga parasites. Okay? So that's for their health care. Other than bringing them to your vet, make sure that they receive their regular vaccines. Pagdating ng 3rd month, magpapaturok na po kayo ng anti-rabies. Then, you could ask your vet kung ano po yung mga other vaccination program for your dog, kung anong mga gusto nyo pa i-base sa kanya. It's up to you and your vet. Okay? Thank you. This is for your, this is our 4th session, 4th vlog. Anyway, please don't share this to others, no? This is especially made for you guys who's buying dog from us. Sharing our tips for you so you could enjoy your dog and keep them healthy at all times. Okay, additional names. You could call them whatever name you want. But the dogs are living here with our chosen name. Okay, so it is for registration purposes. So if we call them Billy or something, or Bliss or Blue or Beatrice or etc., when they come to your house, you can call them whatever name you want to call them. But on papers, these are their names. Okay? For example, mine, my old dogs have their old kennel name when I bought them from other breeders, but when they arrive here, we call them different names. Okay? So it's okay. Pero on papers, their name should, the names might be different, but also on papers, if you want to call them by their name on papers, wala namang problema po. There's no problem about it. Okay po? Other than that, if you have questions, tawag lang po sa akin or PM niyo lang po ako I would love to assist you guys. As much as I can assist you, I will assist you po until mapalaki niyo po yung mga dogs niyo. Yun po. So, pero the health issues, promise po, they're leaving our kennel or our home safe and healthy. So, keep it that way pagdating sa bahay niyo po. To do that is to maintain the cleanliness of your house and kung saan sila na mag-stay. Then, yun nga po, always keep them dry. Okay? Huwag niyo po silang hayaan basa, gumulong sa tubig or after those things, naglaro sila or something, keep them dry. In that way, parasites like yung mga puto, yung mga, I call this, pulgas, yung mga parasites, they won't go into your dog. Okay? So, Keep them dry as all times, as always. After 3 months, you can regularly give them a bath, but make sure after bathing them, paglabas niya ng paliguan, tuyong-tuyo po siya, is well kept dry. As in, walang moisture sa katawan, as in, dry na dry po siya. Para hindi po siya kapitan ng mga parasites. Like, yun nga po, mga puto, purgas, garapata, yung mga ganun. Kasi pagka hindi po sila na dry meg, bumabaho po yung katawan nila, nawawala yung natural oil nila. Pag nawala yung natural oil nila, they are prone to be infested by mga garapata or pulgas or something like that po, yung mga parasites. So we don't want that to happen on your dog. So may mga treatment naman dyan, may mga binibigay dyan, pero we don't want to dumating sa ganun level. You want your dog to be healthy at always. Okay? Pangalawa, they cannot run kilometers. Okay? Your dog are good for like 500 meters walk. They can do 500 meters walk. Maybe 1 kilometer walk, but not run. That's because they are designed, yung nose and eye are not designed to have a long muscle to help them. Muscle is yung parang pahaba. Not enough air ang nakukuha nila with short muscle. Okay? So they have hard times in breathing paminsan due to exercises, but they need to exercise. They have to walk them, but don't run. Walk. Okay? Makapansin nyo, hihinganin po yan. Para po silang, they sound like a pig. When they sleep, they snore. Sometimes they fart. Ayun po. So, mag-enjoy po kayo. Napaka-lambing na aso ng English Bulldog. Napaka-playful. Napaka-talinong aso rin po. But they're not for guard dogs. Okay? They're family dog now. Before, they were used for bull baiting centuries ago. But they were designed now to be household pets, show dogs, good companion. You can even bring them inside your house at play with them as much as possible. And your kids will enjoy and love these dogs. Sila yung pangit na nakakatuwa, na mamahalin mo. Pangit ang mukha pero napakaganda sa paningin. Anyway, thank you again, and in behalf of our kennel, we would like to thank you for your purchase of English Bulldog puppies. So thank you and God bless.